2-2 draw against Brunswick Juventus. And their lineup this week shows just one change. Vukcevic is back from suspension, he comes back in. Latif is the player dropped, but he's got an injury problem, but he'll be on the bench. Well, Heidelberg are in third spot, just 3 points behind the league leaders. They lost last week, as we heard, 1-0 to Preston, and Brian Garvey makes 2 changes. In comes Ian McKee, he's back from injury, and the youngster coming in, wearing the number 16 shirt, will be Nick Usalakis. Today is his second match. He made his debut against Green Gully. Jeff Olver, current Socceroo keeper, played in all 3 matches. The recent international series against Czechoslovakia. Certainly he's been in fine form this season for Heidelberg. And Ernie Tapai, as we saw last week, only 19 years old. Such a tremendous talent, and surely must have a big future in Australian soccer. Good crowd building up here at the Schintler Reserve. Certainly this season, the crowds for Footscray, Southern Division League leaders, have been absolutely excellent. Although the conditions are overcast, the crowd still flowing in through the gates for this top of the table clash. Conditions absolutely ideal for soccer this afternoon. Referee Don Campbell checks with both linesmen. And Heidelberg, the yellow shirts, the black shorts, get us underway. They're kicking from left to right in the first half. John Kalansulis, now Wilson. Petrovski in there quickly. Petrovski this afternoon wearing the number 17 shirt instead of his usual number 2, which somehow has gone missing in the last 7 days. Now Vlatko Belic. Stosic. This is Vukcevic. Back this week from suspension. Stosic. Spray again, building up slowly. Stosic. Picks up there. The ball goes out of play. So a throw to Heidelberg. McKee taking the throw, the player who started his career with Adelaide Hellas. And now Alan Hunter. His Socceroo debut. It's Czechoslovakia, but giving that ball away badly now. Stosic. This is where Footscray are so dangerous. Tackle coming in there from McKee. The ball out of play for a corner. Corner there given away rather unnecessarily. Heidelberg playing themselves into all sorts of trouble. So problems now in the first couple of minutes for Jeff Olver. Tapai is the player who's come across to take this corner. Footscray have moved the big men forward. Vukcevic and Belic are forward. Tapai with this corner, swinging this one in off the head there of Theo Salamides. Now Petrovski. Footscray have kept players forward. Far post ball. Touch there, was it from Alan Hunter? No, says referee Don Campbell. And a goal kick results. Ljube Petrovski, signed this season for Footscray from Preston. Salamides, the most experienced player on the field here this afternoon, today making his 212th NSL appearance. Just one more than Zdravko Lujic. And now here's Lujic, Spink. Away there by Compappas, now Doug Brown. Nobody forward for Heidelberg. Sekularac there shouting instructions from the bench. And now Tapai, finding space in a very crowded midfield. Petrovski. Good run up this near touchline. Still Petrovski. Testing one for the keeper. And away for a goal kick. Petrovski. Scored this season. This was an awkward one for Jeff Olver, who's back pedalling. The ball finishes wide. It's good to see, Les, that Footscray, with every opportunity, push their fullbacks forward. They're nearly playing as wingers.
That's right. They're just about playing with about 5 midfielders. Only Zdravko Lujic is the man up front, so they've got a lot of strength in the midfield. All skillful players, play beautifully off the ball. They get behind the ball very quickly, and it's very difficult to take the ball off Footscray.
Curovic, the player brought down on that far side. So free kick again to Footscray. So Curovic. Worrying moments now for Heidelberg coach Brian Garvey. Done such a good job since he's been at Heidelberg for the last few years. A club who seem to make a habit of selling their better players. And now Marley. Warren Spink. And he picking up the loose ball, this time Stosic. Lifting that one forward. Now Warren Spink. Brought down by Theo Salamides and a penalty given. Referee Don Campbell had no hesitation. Theo Salamides there was caught within 2 minds. And it looked from here just a touch. That was enough to upend the player. Lovely ball forward though by Stosic. And Warren Spink takes it in his stride. I think they're just caught by the knee, in fact, of Theo Salamides. The referee, Don Campbell, had no hesitation, pointed to the penalty spot. And Ernie Tapai, who we saw score from the penalty spot last week in that 2-2 draw with Brunswick Juventus, will take the penalty again, faced by Jeff Olver, and this time Olver saves it. Jeff Olver there gets the right way, and Ernie Tapai, very sorry young man, didn't really hit this one too well. The goalkeeper did well and got down quickly. So Ernie Tapai, scorer of 4 goals this season, denied there by the Socceroo keeper Jeff Olver. So now gone Pappas. Hunter. Suleiman Hunter. Shot their charge down by Curovic. And Belic there dispossessing Hunter. Solakis. Now Dougie Brown. Wilson. Curovic with the clearance. Heidelberg there had plenty of players forward, but they're all congested in the central position. They needed somebody there wide. Now Wilson hooking that one in. Away there by Belic. Shot coming in there through a crowd of players. Nikitovic saw it late but got down quickly. Solakis there was the player picking up on this loose ball, trying to shot from outside the penalty area. Keeper saw it late but got down quickly. So he just looked lively on that far side, Peter Solakis. Stop there though by Stosic. But Heidelberg have got a throw in. Stosic, who joined Footscray during the off-season from Yugoslavia. Now Wilson. Solakis, away there by Karic. Tapai. Petrovski there with a handoff. And John Canasulis. So a free kick to Heidelberg. It was a challenge. Good fend off. Key there with the cross, safely taken by Nikitovic. So now watch now, just into the final seconds of this first half. First half that has seen both sides trying to attack at every opportunity. Referee Don Campbell checking his watches. Now Marley. Dougie Brown giving that one away as the half-time whistle goes. First 45 minutes that saw Footscray start off at a tremendous rate of knots. Heidelberg, though, gradually got their act together and came back into this match. And in fact, it's evenly poised at the end of 45 minutes. No goals. Of course, the big talking point will be that penalty miss after 27 minutes from Ernie Tapai, denied there by Heidelberg keeper Jeff Olver. The half-time scoreline here at the Schintler Reserve is Footscray 0, Heidelberg United 0, and let's cross now to Les Murray. One of the stars of Aegean Sounds. As the second half gets us underway, with Footscray in the dark blue shirts and the white shorts now kicking from left to right. Both sides unchanged for the start of this second half. So Ernie Tapai. Way there by Con Pappas. Now Wilson. Belic. Waiting for that wild challenge from Alan Hunter. All out of play. So throw to Footscray. So Drago Sekularac. One wonders what he had said to his charges during the half-time break. Certainly, I would say on points they had the better of the first half. No goals to show for it. Now Stosic. Stosic. And that one across. Warren Spink. Saved there by Jeff Olver. There was the opportunity for Footscray. And surely Warren Spink should have done better. Ball came quickly to him. Whips across here by Stosic. Warren Spink not collecting it the way he wanted. Jeff Olver down. Now Lujic with some space in which to operate. Back inside there for Petrovski. Petrovski stopped by Hunter. Key. Now Wilson. Heidelberg now getting players forward. Hunter's made a run. This is Hunter. There by Curovic. Still Hunter. And ball there by Tom Karic right on the edge of the penalty area. So a free kick for Heidelberg in what could prove to be a dangerous position. As we saw in last week's match of the day, Footscray conceded 2 goals from set plays against Brunswick Juventus. So worrying times now for Nikitovic as he tries to line up that wall. Footscray have pulled everybody back with the exception now of Zdravko Lujic. So Alan Hunter and Doug Brown, 2 players who can really hammer a ball, discussing matters with Salakis. Now Lujic trots back as well. So every Footscray player now inside their own penalty area. Doug Brown, touched around by the keeper and away for a corner. So close there for Doug Brown. Really gave this one some stick. But it passed the edge of the wall, tipped away by the keeper and away for a corner. So Dougie Brown will take the corner himself. Our post ball, Belic is the only player there. Now Ernie Tapai. That's where Footscray are so dangerous on these quick breaks. Tapai there's got the legs of Canasulas. And Tapai playing that one forward to Warren Spink. And Jeff Olver there has to concede the corner. That's where Footscray are so dangerous. Under pressure 1 minute. And putting pressure on that keeper Jeff Olver the next. Good run out of defence there by Ernie Tapai. Footscray have got a corner to be taken now by Lujic. Lujic with the corner, Vukcevic with a header, and just wide. Vukcevic, scorer of 1 goal so far this season. Doing well there to climb for that corner. The corner that was taken by Zdravko Lujic. Vukcevic climbs well, good glancing header. Finishes up wide. Now Stosic. Tapai. Spink's made a run on the far side. Lujic has moved inside. Still Tapai. Tapai with the cross. Much too close to Jeff Olver. No problems there for the Socceroo keeper. Now John Canasulas. Heidelberg keeping possession a lot better in the second half than they did in the first half when they seemed to give the ball away, sometimes unnecessarily. Now Petrovski. Curovic. Now Belic. Still Belic. Just a bit too much power on that through ball. Vlatko Belic. Theo Salamides. Now Hunter. Salakis. Obstructed there by Vukcevic. Good decision from referee Don Campbell. So a free kick to Heidelberg. Don Campbell, who's missed nothing this afternoon so far. Now Salakis. Dougie Brown. Way there by Karic. In Belic. Still Belic. Mighty goal-mouth scramble. Eventually it's Tom Karic who can get it away to safety. So a throw on the far side of Heidelberg. And Steve Marley. Now Wilson. Marley. Getting that one across, and now Doug Brown. Again, chipping it inside. Hunter's there. Hunter with the header. Wide there from Alan Hunter. Alan Hunter has had a good season scoring goals. 8 so far this season, plus 1 in the cup. Gets on the end of this one from Dougie Brown. But his header this time is all astray. Finishes up there with Petrovski. Now Vukcevic. Curovic forward. This is Tapai. Lujic has made a run in the middle. Spink available at the far post. Stosic with a shot. That took a deflection, and good reactions there from Jeff Olver. Stosic there came up completely unmarked, and he really gave this one some hammer. And he took a deflection, and Jeff Olver there reacts to it quickly and takes it safely.
Fabulous save, Mike. A reason there, perhaps, of why he's the Socceroo keeper of the moment. Very reliable man. That's a very difficult save to make after a deflection like that.
And he took it safely first time. No fumbling. Now Hunter. Pappas. Karic. Curovic. Now Karic. Way there from Doug Brown. Pappas with the clearance, and his follow is Stosic. Steve Marley with the clearance there for Heidelberg. And now Salakis. Away there from Belic. Still Salakis. Half stop there by Vukcevic. Ball run away from the youngster. A good run there by Peter Salakis. Taken by the skipper, Theo Salamides. The key upended. Ossie Latif. Ossie Latif playing these last few minutes with an injury. Heidelberg go with a free kick. Stosic away. Now Curovic. Tapai. Curovic. Now Stosic. Now Steve Marley. This is Claude Lucchesi. And there for Doug Brown to chase. Vukcevic across. Brown got past him. Just failed to keep the ball in, Dougie Brown. Standing there that the big defender had used an elbow. Looking appealingly at the linesman. Absolutely nothing given. Now Lujic. Trying to lay that one into the path of Warren Spink. Still the former youth international battling away. Now Vlatko Belic. And now watch, now we're playing stoppage time. Belic. There, in fact, is the final whistle. Footscray, the league leaders, have been held here at home to a scoreless draw.